Welcome to Channel 17.65 News. As today, we'll have our best reporter, Ebenezer Smith, interview Charles Williams, who is a very serious patriot, and Elliot Hamilton, who's a loyalist who hates all patriots with his whole heart and will lay down his life for King George III. These interviews will be about the Stamp Act. But for now, we will have to take you live in Parliament and we'll tell you a little bit more about the Stamp Act.
Thank you, John. And I will now read to you the Stamp Act letter that Parliament wrote and has since shipped copies to the colonies so that they can understand. We shall tax the colonists because they stationed troops during the F&I War and because King George has to pay off his debts from the F&I War. We will tax the colonists on all printed paper products. For example, they will get taxed on playing cards, wills, and even newspapers. We hope that the colonists will not get upset over this Stamp Act because after all, it is only fair. Sincerely, Parliament. As I said earlier, we have already sent many copies down to the colonies in North America so that they can understand the Stamp Act and why it is fair. Thank you, John, for letting me on Channel 17.65 News.
Well, now, we know why the Stamp Act is in place. We're going to send it to our best reporter, Ebenezer Smith, and where he's interviewing the patriot Charles Williams on what he has to say about the Stamp Act.
Charles, what is your main opinion on the Stamp Act?
Oh, this thing? Let me just... The King and Parliament think that they can tax us on every kind of paper. I mean, I can't even go out and buy a deck of playing cards for me and my buddies for crying out loud.
Okay, next question, Charles. Why do you feel so strongly about the Stamp Act?
Are you seriously asking me this question right now? The King and Parliament think that they can take away one of our rights as Englishmen, and one of the most important ones, too. Representation in the British government. The King and Parliament... What?
Can I have this back?
Yeah, sure. The King and Parliament think that we don't need representation in the British government because the Stamp Act is already fair. When really, it's not fair at all. I mean, they're taking away this act. What other rights as Englishmen are they going to take away? How will we know? Will they take away all of them? I'm done with the King and Parliament.
Now, we have a very special loyalist coming in after you. His name is Elliot Hamilton. He's coming in here so we can hear the other side of the story.
Before you go to him, I would just want to thank my best buddy, Patrick Henry, for going to the Virginia House of Burgesses and signing and making resolves that declare that all Americans in the colonies possess the same rights as the Englishmen back in Britain. And this influenced me and my fellow patriots to go out and start boycotting and not buying any of the printed paper. And I really hope that this makes Parliament repeal the Stamp Act.
We'll be right back after this short commercial.
Hey, it's Bill Wift here. And don't forget to buy the new Flex paper. It's 3 times as thick as the original paper, so it's much easier to draw. But don't forget to pay your taxes on it, because if you do forget, there will be consequences. So listen to Bill Wift and pay your taxes on all printed paper products.
I'm sorry,
Flex.
So, Elliot, what is your opinion on the Stamp Act?
The Stamp Act is perfectly just. We won the land, so of course we need to get the funds to protect it. And if we station the troops, and the king needs money, so we should definitely be taxed. Even though we can't go there, the king spent so much time to protect us and help us gain. We may pay more tax now, but it is worth supporting the king. Those patriots just don't have the competence to realize it. Hi, George.
Why does everybody think that you're a huge loyalist?
What's wrong with being a loyalist? It means that I'm smarter than them. First of all, I love everyone think and I'm a loyalist. Because I am. I also know why everyone thinks I'm a loyalist. Because every time I see him go behind the king's back, by trying not to pay taxes, I tell the tax collectors. This is because I believe the king has great reasons for these taxes, and breaking the rules of the stamp act is breaking the law, you filthy patriot scum!
Well, thank you, Elliot. Back to you,
Channel
John.
17.65 News, and we are here with groundbreaking news. So far, we've talked to Parliament, a loyalist, and a patriot, but I just received news that because the Patriots are boycotting, Parliament has repealed the Stamp Act. Thank you for watching Channel 17.65 News, and we hope to see you next time.